What is going on, guys? I am BlackOpsAmazing. Welcome back to another zombies video where today we are taking a look at 4 ciphers in Blood of the Dead that are all messages from SAL DELUCA. There are loads of ciphers in Blood from all of our characters. I believe all of the ones in this map that have been found so far have been solved. However, like I said, today I'm going to take a look at SAL's messages. I don't want to put all of the Mob of the Dead character ciphers into one video, as these are just confusing enough, so I'm going to split the characters up and do separate character videos for each one of them. So if you do enjoy today's video, as always, you know what to do. Drop a like, rate, and if you want to, if not, it's up to you guys. Make sure you are subscribed, but let's get into it. Here we go. So if you want to check these out for yourself, I will link them down in the description. All 4 of these ciphers were solved by Rich Killer, and like I said, they are all messages or confessions from SAL DELUCA. Sal, of course, was the mob boss. He was the leader of the 3 mobsters. That, of course, was up until all 4 of the mobsters were caught and imprisoned on Alcatraz. But anyway, taking a look at this first cipher, you can see it is an ADFJX cipher. The key is Blood of the Dead, but once solved, it says, "Forgive me, my father, for I have sinned. I took the life of an innocent man, a profoundly stupid man, but yeah, an innocent one. Weasel Albert Arlington." I ain't sure what he was thinking when he sent us on that goose chase, but that didn't mean he had to die. We didn't have to kill him. I know now that you must have sent him to test me. Oh Lord, and I have failed my last chance at redemption. I don't know if my confession will make a difference, or if anyone will ever hear it, but it feels right to get it out there with the most humility. I pray you hear the contrition of myself and my associates, and have mercy on our immortal souls. Amen. Salvatore DeLuca. So you can see, Sal is praying for forgiveness. After being imprisoned on Alcatraz, his former gang member, Albert Arlington, otherwise known as the Weasel, came up with a plan to escape the prison. It was to build a makeshift aircraft on the roof and then use it to fly off. Of course, this plan never came to be, it never worked out, and so angry and frustrated that it never worked, after escaping their cells, Sal, along with Fin and Billy, killed Arlington on the rooftop for messing them about. And as he's saying, well, he's sorry. He realises that he has sinned and he took the life of Al. He was an innocent man. A stupid man, but innocent. He didn't have to die. He didn't deserve that. Sal's next message, again, is an ADFJX cipher, and it says, "Forgive me, my father, for I have sinned. This is my second mortal confession. My first big score was a shipment of Irish whiskey, jacked from a few goons at the North Slip. Nobody got killed thanks to you, but I shot one through the knee. Yeah, the guy was a crook, but he didn't deserve to limp around for the rest of his life. And that didn't matter to me then. I saw what I wanted and did what I had to do to take it. Told myself it was fair, even natural, the strong surviving and all that malarkey. Now I know that wasn't the way. Oh Lord, I wish I would have seen that then, but it only got worse from there. Salvatore DeLuca." So there, Sal is talking about one of his many crimes, in fact, his first crime, or his first big score, in which he stole a shipment of whiskey from a few goons. And although he says thankfully nobody got killed, he did shoot someone through the knee. And again, he's saying, well, now he realises they didn't deserve that. Now that he's been in Alcatraz and had time to think, he wishes he would have seen then what he sees now. But it only got worse from there. The third cipher from Sal says, "Forgive me, my father, for I have sinned. I coveted another man's girl, his business, and eventually took his life. I destroyed him. Oh Lord, and celebrated doing it." Guy's name was Giuseppe Rioni. Real big shot. Bootlegger in the north side, not a bigger shot than me. I put him on his knees and put 2 in his skull. And if that wasn't enough, I let that muck Jimmy Alessi take the heat for it. They killed him too, and the one after that, and the one after that. I started a war, oh Lord, and I got rich off it. The killing didn't stop there. Either just got real good at getting others to do it for me. Salvatore DeLuca. So Sal talks about how he started a war. He took another man's girl, his business, and eventually his life. He destroyed him, and then instead of taking the blame for it, Sal put it on someone else, and soon enough, all-out war begun. But this was good for Sal. Sal made money off it, off people dying, off stealing from people. This war that Sal started made him rich, and he got that good at it that other people would do his work for him, and that's why he hired Billy, Fin and Sal. Fin would do all of Sal's gambling, Billy would be his kind of like bodyguard, his protector. He would kill people for Sal, so Sal didn't have to get his hands dirty. And Al, of course, was a bank robber who Sal teamed up with, so these people would all do work for Sal, so he didn't have to get his hands dirty. And then his fourth and final message says, "In the name of my Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, my last confession was a lifetime ago. Sorry about that, Lord, and I ain't just saying that because I'm stuck in this place. I've done lots of bad things and squandered your gifts, O Lord. I'll start with my mother and father. They did the Alcatraz Island thing, came over with nothing but the clothes on their backs. Grandma, Bella, Silvercup, and me growing in Mama's belly. All things considered, I grew up pretty good. Stick, ball, open hydrant baths, lots of pals, and at least a meal a day paid for by Pops. Shoe repairs. But me being a muck, that wasn't enough. I'd run around all day and night lifting this and that from corner stores, smoking, drinking, carrying on. I wanted to be the king. Not the kid of a couple poor dumb waps, taking beating after beating from the city that didn't want him. So I ran, Lord. I ran to the Windy City, and I didn't look back. Forsaking my mother and father, that's a sin bad enough for an Italian. But for a Roman Catholic too, I guess I had all this coming. Salvatore DeLuca. So in his final confession, he's reminiscing back to his childhood, where he's saying, well, really, that was where I committed my first crime. After coming over to the United States from Italy with his family, with nothing but the clothes on their back, after everything that his family did for him, bringing him up, he had a good childhood. Although not the best, he wasn't rich, they didn't have money, he still had a loving family. And even with all of that, that wasn't enough for him even back then. He wanted to be king of the world as a kid. And so he ran off, he took to Chicago, and he didn't look back, not even for his mother and father. And he says that for him was a bad enough sin. Even from a child, he guessed he had all of this coming. So that's very interesting. 4 confessions from Sal in prison. I guess he has a lot of time where he looks back at the reasons that put him in here. It's interesting because we didn't really know this side of Sal. We've always known him as this hardened criminal, this mob boss, this gangster, and now he's in prison. He has plenty of time looking back in his past and realizing and, well, regretting what he's done. And it's actually very interesting. He wishes he didn't kill the Weasel, he didn't leave his family, he didn't start this gang war, but of course it was too late for him, because not long after he was sent to Alcatraz and killed the Weasel in here, he was sentenced to death by electric chair, and then became trapped in this everlasting purgatory. He could never escape the prison. So there we go. Like I said, there are a load of other messages from our other characters, but I think just doing one character per video, or depending on how much the others have, I'll take a look. But if you have enjoyed this one about Sal, let me know in the comment section below. And also, who is your favourite mobster out of the lot? Is it Sal, Billy, Fin, or Al? For me, it was definitely Fin and his quotes, but Sal is super interesting. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you have, a like rating would be appreciated if you want to. If not, it's up to you guys. Thank you for watching anyway. Make sure you are subscribed, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, goodbye.